Hey, what up, my people? Happy Monday. That's all I can say. As usual, you know, I always come to y'all about my Longhorns. Been kind of busy the last 2 days, so I'm gonna talk to you a little bit, let y'all know what's popping. You know, have, I guess, a couple of things in the news. You know, we ain't getting hurt, Urban. So I'm gonna speak on that first, then we'll get to the game. Urban cited health issues, which he has been experiencing over the years. He decided not to take the Texas job. A lot of pressure. In my opinion, a lot of unwarranted pressure based on the history of the Texas program. If you look at the history, minus the 2000s, you know, and a couple of shit back in the 70s and 80s, you know, 60s, I think we won that ship. You know, even though Texas has one of the top 3, I think, winningest programs of all of college football, we haven't been bringing home ships. And on that note, if you look at tier, if you go by tiers and it's 1 through 4, hell, I just say 1 through 5. I would put Texas on 4. I mean, 5-tier programs are how much I hate them motherfuckers. OU, Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, hell, I could even put Miami in there, even though Miami has fell off. They're starting to have a good year now, you know, this year. But based on ships, you know, I can put them in it. So if they was on that quick to hire and fire mode, then I can understand that, because traditionally speaking, the U has always been a top-notch program. Nebraska is just based on history, and they haven't got it right, you know. So I can see them getting rid of Frost and bringing in someone else. I can, but those programs have been consistently in top, and Clemson is a newcomer in that, you know, in that format. So then you have the tier 4s. And tier 4s gonna get you, you know, 8, 9, 10 wins a year on average. You got Georgia. You have Texas. You have Auburn, A&M, you know, just to name a few. You know, then you have the tier 3, you know, TCU. Well, TCU maybe even could get in tier 4. But that's how I'm grading. I'm grading by recent success and able to climb them charts and stay on top. Or climb that mountain and stay on top of the mountain. And while Texas, like I said, during the 2000s, they were one of the most dominant programs in all of college football, man. They had more wins than anybody else in that time frame. But during that time frame, they only won 3 Big 12 championships. I don't even know if they won 3. They maybe went to 3 and won 2. As opposed to Oklahoma, shit, I think they done won 10, 11 Big 12 championships. I think they're working on their 6th straight Big 12 championship. So with that being said, feel Texas has a lot of unwarranted pressure when it comes to these coaches. With that being said, I don't feel like Texas needs to fire. Even though I don't like him, I wish they would have fired him a long time ago. I wish they would have never hired him. I wish they would have did their due diligence and did a better job on. I mean, I know Tom Herman was supposed to be the hot new coach and all that crap, and LSU was going to be in a bidding war with Texas for him, and blah 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 blah. But as I stated plenty of times, Greg Ward Jr. made Tom Herman. I was listening to another podcast from a person I listened to, and he was like, but he was able to bring Greg Ward Jr. to new heights. No, the fuck he wasn't. Like Greg Ward Jr., if you didn't know, Greg Ward Jr. took over at quarterback at Houston when Houston was 1-4 as a sophomore. Tom Herman wasn't there. What's his name was there, and I can't O'Horn or whatever his name is, O'Hearn or whatever his name is, was the quarterback, and he got benched, and Greg Ward Jr. reeled off 8-9 wins that year. I think they finished 9-4, 9-8-4, 9-4, 8-9-5 or something like that. So no, if you know Greg Ward Jr., Greg Ward Jr. is electrifying. I mean, things he do or not are uncoachable. So Texas, for me, it was either Urban or bust. Just leave it alone. We need to realize that we are 8, 9, 10 win team every year. We need to realize that. I think this year we'll finish 8-3. So, 7-3. Then, he always get us up for bowl games. So 8-3. Last year I think we won 8 games. Year before they won 10. So like I said, 8 to 10 wins every year. Get used to it. Get used to it. Until Sean Payton becomes a free agent, then I'll go after him. I think Texas can get in that building bidding war with Dallas Cowboys. I really do think so. Yeah, Jerry Jones, $3 billion, $4 billion, whatever the hell he worth. Shit, Texas worth damn near $30 billion. Yeah, what it is. So we'll be able to get into that, and I feel Sean Payton will entertain. I like the way that Sean Payton evaluates talent, and believe it or not, man, Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints have a very similar path to them. If you look at a lot of the Dallas Cowboys roster, there's a lot of no names, like people that really don't. Yes, we heard C.D. Lamb and all those cats, but it's a lot of people that we didn't hear of, and so Jerry Jones, they do a very good job at finding talent. They really do. And that's with the Saints organization. They do a hell of a job finding talent that, like, damn, where is this dude at? Like, where he come from, and so Sean Payton would be able to transition over there and put that shit together. I hope he doesn't. I think that's a backstab to New Orleans and the Saints organization. So I feel like Dallas is out of the mix. Whether we like it or not, kind of Dallas and Cowboys kind of got their little old rivalry going on now. Yes, we don't care about shit that happened in the 90s as of recent. Saints been kicking Cowboys' ass. Bottom line. There's no way around it, non-negotiable. So, I don't feel Sean Payton would want to go to the Cowboys for that reason. So I think when he becomes a free agent, I I would love for him to, entertain the fact of coming to Texas, because I think he could get Texas over that hump, like I felt like Urban Meyer could. So, with that being said, I feel like there's no need to fire Tom Herman. I mean, nobody else ain't gonna come in and win consistently 10, 11, 12 games every year. No one. Someone asked me about Brian Kelly. He scares me. Brian Kelly scares me. Notre Dame is a whole totally different vibe, different scenario. Hell of a coach. That's one thing I can say. He's a hell of a coach. Good man. Notre Dame don't have any issues going on floating around within that program. I think someone got in trouble for some murder or some shit a couple of years back or whatever, but I could be wrong. But I feel overall Brian Kelly is a great coach, but I just don't think he fits in at Texas. And I don't see no one else. I wouldn't replace, the dude over at Cincinnati with Tom Herman. And we're gonna consistently get, like I said, 8, 9, 10 wins 7, 8, 9 wins every year. And we may look up and get some 10s here and there. And that's the same thing that I feel those coaches are going to do as well. So, yeah, Texas fan, that's my take on that. Leave Tom Herman alone. Let him coach. We put ourselves in that situation. We did, and then we started talking too much about Urban before it was a done deal. And shit should have all been quiet. I know the fans wanted Urban, but it all should have been done quietly. A lot of shit got leaked, so I don't even know how Tom Herman even feels now. So I don't know. I really could care less how he feels, really, because I wanted his ass out. You can't, motherfucker, you can't beat Iowa State, you can't beat TCU, you can't beat West Virginia consistently, motherfucker. You gotta go. You ain't getting what it is. You ain't that business. He's not even gonna talk about it on you. Lincoln Riley done pretty much made him his bitch. So enough on that. Now let's get to this game. Yeah, K-State down. Been down big. A lot of people missing. So on and so on. It was a fool's gold win. Had a Tom Herman fan say, "Yeah, see, we could do it." Yeah, bitch, we finished at 7-3. Shut up. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Iowa State beat them 44-0. So I'm not impressed with that win. I'm not. For the boys, I'm impressed the way that they played. It's always about them. I love my Longhorn. I love my guys out there giving it all, man. Giving it all. Bijan Robinson. You know what? Hold that thought. I'm not even going to talk about Bijan Robinson. I'm going to talk about, give my prayers out to Kirk Satter, man. Horrible injury, man. And I wish you to a speedy recovery. I know you're a senior this year, but if I'm not mistaken, you have an opportunity to come back next year. If you want to come back and go through the process again, by all means do so, my brother. By all means do so. And if you don't, thank you for all the time you have given, putting in for work and giving Texas, made Texas your home, man. So much love and respect. Much love and respect, Kirk Satter. well played for this program, man. So much respect. Salute. Alright, now let's back on this game. I've been telling y'all for how long now? Why the fuck is Sam running this damn ball the way that he's running this ball? 15, all that shit. 20 carries and shit like that. And you got some dogs back there. Some dogs back there. Ingram didn't play this game. Ingram decided to opt out. Do I think that was a mistake? Ingram ain't been able to stay healthy. So I can see why he opted out. When healthy, I love the kid. As I stated, I hope the Saints draft him, later on in the draft, and he'll be a good compliment to Alvin Kamara. Hopefully, he'll get over there with Alvin Kamara and start working out with Alvin Kamara. With Alvin Kamara, he barely gets hurt. You know how to, dodge them big hits and all that crap. So Bijan Robinson is starting to look like that 5-star running back they projected him to be. Kid ran. And I don't give a fuck what Tom Herman say. That boy ain't no small, but that boy ready for 20 carries a game at the least. He is. Shit, like, get that boy the damn ball. Johnson, like, the boys, like, Sam should never have to carry the ball no more than 5 times a fucking game, man. No more than that. Get them boys, feed them boys that ball. Give it to them. Give it to them. Give it to them. If you'd have done that, TCU wouldn't have beat us. Iowa State wouldn't have beat us. And that's facts. I don't think OU would have beat us if you would have just game playing like that. You want to put the ball in Sam's hand all the fucking time, have him running the fucking ball. And that's why I didn't like your ass and why I felt like you need to go. Tom Herman is off of there. He's I don't know, man. Like, the shit that for him to so-called be Mensa, this dude, like, come on, man. Tell you what, man, Overshawn, he growing. Starting to look good. Starting to look real good. On sides. I'll just leave it at that. Majors, man. I like the way he should be at center and stay at fucking center. This offensive line, man, they proved themselves, man. And I like I said, I know K-State was kind of depleted, but they proved themselves. They proved themselves, man, that offensive line. All you have to do is give them boys back there, man, a little split second, man. And see what they can do. See what they can do. I mean, man, Longhorns, man, whether y'all believe it or not, I know that the yards don't reflect it because of the stupid ass play calling, but they got one of the best backfields in the damn country. And I would go top 5 on that. And that's real. I would go top 5 on that. But we'll never know because of the play call. So, I don't know. And I mean, we saw a lot of. Caden Stearns was a sure tackler, you know what I'm saying? So we saw a lot of mixed tackles. Maybe that was expected due to the lack of playing time, the Phillies had, but overall, man, it was a great performance, man, especially on offense, great performance. I was able to see Whittington get in there and shine and do some things, man. Happy to see that. Jake Smith, happy to see that. K. Brewers, K. Brewers. situation we were in. So, maybe even a B plus due to our defense. I didn't like little Vaughn, boy. That looks like it's gonna be nice, man. For everybody knowing, if you don't know who he is, he's one of our ex-coach's son. He grew up in the Austin area. Now he at K-State. Dude know how to run that ball real shifty. So it's nice to see him out there. It really was. But hey, great win. Go out there, they played hard. The boys played hard for Tom Herman, and I'm proud of that. There was something that came out today the other day. Desmond Howard spoke with a lot of ex-Texas players, man, and if you didn't know, like, we felt that. Like, I have some friends that are real deep into the program, and they have like family members and friends that are there, and they talk to them, and Tom Herman came in the program wrong. He did. He came in flexing his nuts. You can't come in as a new coach like that, man. Not to the youngsters these days. You got to respect. You don't know, a lot of people deal differently, on a lot of situations. It ain't got nothing to do with, liberal or all that bullshit that y'all want to talk about. No thick skin and all that. No, it ain't. I don't give a damn. It's a respect factor. It's a respect factor. Those kids are out of high school. They're young adults now. It's a respect factor. Now, if you fuck up on the field, I expect for a coach to chew your ass out. But when you come in and you either do it my way or the highway, and that's your first thing that you say, no, man, fuck you, straight up. That's how a lot of it started. So, blame Tom Herman for that. If you would have came in, different approach, hey, I just need y'all to work hard, trust me, trust my staff, I'll do anything for you, I'll treat you fair, blah, blah, blah. Everything a new slate. If you're the best player gonna play. No matter if my recruit, Charlie Strong recruits, whatever. I think he would have seen a lot more success and saw it early. I really do. So, blame Tom Herman for that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I'm proud of that win, but it meant really nothing to me. But I'm still proud of it because of the boys. Proud of the way they played, man. I'm proud of it. So, Kirk Zetter, like I said, man, get well, and God be with you, brother. Bijan Robinson, way to run that ball, man. Johnson, what a way to run that ball, man. Proud of you, youngsters. Keep up the good work, man. Beat Kansas, go on to the bowl game, win 8-3. Like I said, 8, 9, maybe 10 wins here and there. That's all I see this staff, Tom Herman and the staff get. It's gonna be that. Like I said, we can look good, then Iowa State drop us. We can look good, then TCU drop us. We can look good, and then Maryland drop us. We can look good, and damn near K-State beat Kansas beat us damn near. We can look good, and fucking Texas Tech damn near beat us. Those are the games that, like, come on, man. You got to beat Maryland. You got to beat Iowa State. You got to beat TCU. So, based on history, he hasn't been able to do that. So, like I said, I'm going to give us, on average, 9 wins. love y'all. You know, just my 2 cents.